𝙎𝙈𝙊𝙃𝙃 back with another video. Hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. Make sure to share the video to a friend who likes this or just anime content in general. And with that being said, we can now begin the video. This is the second filler upload that I have released. What exactly do I mean by filler episode? Well, as it pertains to anime, filler episodes aren't necessarily the canon of a what if. This filler episode specifically isn't just a filler upload like the one I created last week, but instead it is an entirely different one, where instead this is an actual fight that didn't happen to occur in one of my what if series. This is my what if Naruto had all dojutsu Naruto versus the king of the Otsutsutski. Naruto would feel the presence of the king of the Otsutsutski. He would realize that it was closing quickly in on Earth, and without a second thought, he would activate his Rinnegan. Appearing above Earth and, well, quite literally in outer space, he now stared down what appeared to be a comet-like object flying towards him. This was truly just the king of the Otsutsutski, his name being Taka. Taka would slow down, noticing Naruto, and realizing that he might just have to fight. He would stop flying towards Naruto at high speeds and would instead begin to descend at a much slower pace. Eventually, he would stare down Naruto, as both of them were at arm's reach now. Neither said a word, but Taka would throw the first punch, trying to attack Naruto as Naruto would dodge. This dodge surprised Taka, but it didn't really matter. Naruto would fall into one of Taka's many dimensions, a dimension filled with lava. It would be here that Naruto would activate his Tenseigan, giving himself a coated armor, as he would be fine with falling into the lava, but, well, he obviously wouldn't want to either way, choosing to just float instead of actually falling into the pit below him. Taka then entered the dimension. To his surprise, Naruto was alive and fine, and he had even been emitting a chakra similar to that of many of his brethren. Many of the Otsutsutski from where he came from, the planet of the Otsutsutski, had seemed to present a similar aura to what Naruto was displaying now. That aura being the aura of the Tenseigan, although many Otsutsuki do not have the Tenseigan, they have a similar aura. This isn't canon Naruto, this is just the what if, just to make that clear. Taka would then rush for Naruto as Naruto would outstretch his hand. It would be here that he would use a Rasengan powered by the cloak of the Tenseigan, slamming it into Taka and making direct impact. Taka's body then began to do something that Naruto had never seen before. His body began to crack, and then quickly turn into dust. Similarly to the rebirth of, say, a phoenix, the dust then lit on fire. And from the ashes of the dust came Taka, the king of the Otsutsutski. Taka then proclaimed, "Did you think that I became king by sitting around on a throne? The throne was empty and I took it for the taking. Just like I am going to take the earth. And although I did not expect such a strong fighter in a region with little power, this galaxy is no match for my wrath, or even the wrath of my brothers and sisters. I am Taka, and you will bow to me. Whether you share ties to the Otsutsutski with this power of yours, I do not care. I am your king and you shall bow." Naruto said nothing. "You're not familiar with how the earth works, don't you?" "I'm not familiar with the earth, but I know that wasn't Proma Grappa." "What's happening? I'm not even meaning to speak like this." "Me neither. There's something else. In this dimension of yours, I don't think you accounted for the fact that there might be external life forces. Life forces that can alter how we interact with one another." "But I'm alien. You're human. How am I experiencing the same things as you? You look at us as so different. We can be one and the same. We may share more than you are aware of. Fact of the matter is, there's something eerily off with this dimension of yours. Maybe maybe, just maybe, it's the lava pit below us. It had seemed that the lava pit below them emitted a dangerous gas to both Naruto and Taka Otsutsutski. It would be here that something odd would happen. And Taka, well, would realize that Naruto was getting stronger and stronger. You see, this whole time, Naruto had been mustering up the chakra while fighting Taka to create a barrage of shadow clones. As 1,000 Narutos would appear, all with their own different dojutsu. Some possessed the Tensegon, Jogan, others possessed the Kasuryugan, the Sharingan, the Renegon, and even the Byakugan. The Otsutsutski recognized almost all of them, and grew a little bit afraid. He had never seen a technique like the clone, and so he decided to test if every single one was actually physical and not just an illusion. First, he would start off by attacking one, but the clone would fight back, and it didn't just break by getting one punch dealt to it. It continued to fight and fight and fight. You see, Naruto had modified these clones to be stronger by using the chakra of Kurama, the Nine Tails, which obviously is still within this Naruto. Taka met his match and his maker. He would slowly be defeated by Naruto, who would use all 1,000 shadow clones with multiple dojutsu and allow them to also draw on the power of the Nine Tails, which would slowly but surely defeat Taka. It would be there that he would then use his shadow clones to create a sort of floor in the dimension due to the fact that he wouldn't be able to land on the floor of the dimension since it was covered in lava. It would be here that Taka would fall on one of Naruto's many shadow clones, which were creating this floor for Naruto. Naruto then looked down on Taka. It's funny, really. The weakest region with such a strong fighter. Is that, are you why Kaguya came here? Kaguya? No. Unfortunately for you, you just ran into the wrong person at the wrong time. You tried to mess with Earth, but we're far stronger than you could ever account for. Ever try to fight us again? Ever threaten us with power coming at that kind of speed towards our planet? And I promise it will be your end. Naruto would then use the truth-seeking orbs to create a small blade. What is that? You believe that I wouldn't just let you live? Ooh. Well, sorry. I suppose the gas is still getting to me. I meant that I can't exactly just let you go free. I have to at least harm you a little bit. Naruto would rush towards Taka, slicing off an arm and a leg of his, leaving Taka dismembered on the floor of his own dimension. Taka would smile. And yet you still decide to spare my life, after leaving me in this state. By the time I get back to my planet, they will call me a failed king. You believe I care about such a thing? I really don't. Naruto would then disappear, breaking out of Taka's dimension. With that being said, Naruto would return home and would act like nothing happened with no more threat of the Otsutsutski, although he would still tell Sasuke, just so they were on the same page. I hope you guys all enjoyed this small little battle. It was definitely filler. It never actually happened in the series, although I think it would have been kind of cool if it did. This segment might be added to the What If Naruto had All Dojutsu complete timeline, which will come out. It is a 6-hour video, though, so, I don't know. Point is, I hope you guys all enjoyed. I did have to release this video super quickly because it was almost 12 where I am, which would mean that I haven't been daily uploading, and I don't ever want to break that streak. We will be releasing a new series tomorrow, though. It might be a part 1, or it might just be the full movie from the get-go. I'm not exactly positive, but it's definitely a special one. Hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe and share the video to a friend who likes it, or saying the content in general. This has been 𝙎𝙈𝙊𝙊𝙃 and 𝙎𝙈𝙊𝙃 out.